Hi boys and girls, and welcome to the last session of We Love Words this week. Tomorrow Miss Appleyard will be reading the story, The Smeds and the Smoos. So let's find out what that last word is so that tomorrow you can listen out for those words, okay? Have a look for that red word and I'm going to read the sentence. Suspicious and scowling, they soared into space till they reached planet Vumjum, a dry, dusty place. I'll read it again. Suspicious and scowling, they soared into space till they reached planet Vunjum, a dry, dusty place. And the word is suspicious. Can you point to that word? It's the first word in the sentence. Suspicious. Let's say that word 3 times. Suspicious, suspicious, suspicious. And I'll give you a little bit of time just to practice it at home with your adult because that is a very tricky word. Suspicious. Super. If you need any longer, just pause this video and have a practice. Let's whisper it. Suspicious. Let's say it in a robot voice. Suspicious. And let's say it in a squeaky mouse voice. Suspicious. And let's say it normally. Suspicious. Super. Let's find out what that word means. If you are suspicious of someone or something, it means you do not trust them and you have to be very careful around them, okay? They might seem a little bit dodgy, a little bit, don't trust them, okay? So if you are suspicious of someone, it means you do not trust them. And you might pull this face like this emoji guy, having a little think, you don't know what you think of them. You think they look a little bit suspicious. Here's our anchor sentence then. Read it with me. We should know all of these common exception words in this sentence. The first word in this sentence is I. I was suspicious of the man on the bus. Read it again. I was suspicious of the man on the bus. Super. I'll say it one more time and then it's your turn. I was suspicious of the man on the bus. Your turn. Fantastic. I was suspicious of the man on the bus. And you don't need to rush when you read the sentence. Point to every word, say every word nice and slowly, and read it all the way till that end where that full stop is, okay? So suspicious is our new word, and the word we are going to innovate in the sentence is man. So we're suspicious of this man. This man, we don't trust him. He looks a little bit funny. He's looking at us a little bit funny and he looks a bit suspicious. He looks like he's hiding something. Okay, so what else on the bus could look suspicious? Ooh, what is that? It is a bag. I was suspicious of the bag on the bus. I was suspicious of the bag on the bus. So that bag's been left there. We can't see anybody around it. So we feel a little bit suspicious. We don't trust that bag. We don't know why it's there. So that bag makes us feel a little bit suspicious of it, okay? So I was suspicious of the bag on the bus. Your turn. Super, my turn. I was suspicious of the bag on the bus. Your turn. Fantastic. What else could we feel suspicious of on the bus? Oh, a girl there. She's looking out the window. I was suspicious of the girl on the bus. I was suspicious of the girl on the bus. Your turn. Super. And finally, we've got a pram. And that pram sat there on an empty bus looking we don't trust that pram. It looks a little bit dodgy, a little bit suspicious. Okay, so I was suspicious of the pram on the bus. Your turn. My turn. I was suspicious of the pram on the bus. Your turn. Well done, super. Give yourselves a clap. Is there anything else you think you could be suspicious of? Let's have a look at some other examples. The grandma was acting suspicious in the shop. So the grandma's looking at those cups and she looks a little bit suspicious. She was acting suspicious in the shop. Maybe she was going to put them cups in her bag and that would make her look very suspicious. We wouldn't trust her because we don't steal from a shop, do we? So that made her feel a little bit suspicious watching that grandma in the shop. And then we've got these men. There were two suspicious men in the car. There were two suspicious men in the car. So we don't know what they're getting up to. We don't trust them. They might not be making good choices. So there were two suspicious men in the car. Back to our story then. Suspicious and scowling, they soared into space till they reached planet Vumjum, a dry, dusty place. So that must be Bill and Janet in that spaceship, in that rocket. You can find out tomorrow when Miss Appleyard reads it and let me know. So that might be Janet and Bill that are suspicious and scowling and soaring into space. So we don't trust them. They've done a little bit of a runner. So suspicious and scowling, they soared into space till they reached planet Vumjum, a dry, dusty place. So they were acting very suspicious, maybe because they were running away together, the Smeds and the Smoos. And another example then, the Smeds and the Smoos looked suspicious. If you look at their faces, they don't look very happy, they don't look sad, they look a bit suspicious, they look like they've got themselves into a little bit of trouble and they don't really know what to do about it. So we could say that they look suspicious. The Smeds and the Smoos looked suspicious. Can you say that? The Smeds and the Smoos looked suspicious. So, what does suspicious mean? Let's take it back to that. If someone or something is suspicious, you don't trust them. You have to be careful around them, okay? So let's have a look at these two pictures. Who looks suspicious? This lady or this boy? Have a think. Tell the adult in your room which one looks suspicious. Why does that one look suspicious? Well done. So we've got the boy who's smiling and the lady who's sort of frowning, looking at you a little bit funny. You don't really trust her. So she's definitely the one looking suspicious. The boy looks like a nice boy. He's smiling. He looks happy. But that lady doesn't look happy. She doesn't look sad. She doesn't look worried. She looks a little bit angry. She looks a little bit suspicious. That is the word, suspicious, because she looks like you wouldn't trust her and you've got to be a little bit careful because we don't know what she's thinking. So well done if you said it was the lady. The lady is the one that looks suspicious. The word is suspicious. If you want to write that word in your book, you can write that word in your book. And if you want to draw a suspicious face, you can also do that, okay? And you can write that very long word in your book. If you are writing that word in your book, make sure you've got your beautiful handwriting and all of those letters are formed correctly, especially that letter P. I don't want to see a number 9, okay? Well done, boys and girls, for joining in, and I will look forward to hearing what you say about the story tomorrow. Make sure you're listening to Miss Appleyard. She will read the story, The Smeds and the Smoos, and you'll be able to find those words we've learnt this week and answer any questions Miss Appleyard asks about the story. Well done, boys and girls. See you soon. Bye.